Hi, I'm City Builders, and I'm gonna do a lyric explanation video for Live Again. It's coming out on January 13th, and if you're seeing this, you are one of the citizens, you are on my text chain, okay? And you don't even understand how real you are for that. This means we can yap anytime, okay? Just text me anything. Let's keep up to date. I wrote Live Again a while ago with Jackie LaVere and Theo White, and if you know my music, you know that I like to write about my real experiences. And this song is about a time that I was getting out of a really dark place and truly appreciating the value of life. Because sometimes you get your shit rocked by depression and you have to self-isolate for a couple months. And until that glorious day that you wake up wanting to live again, it really is hell on earth. So if you're watching this and you're going through that right now, I'm so sorry. I totally understand how it feels, and it gets better. I promise it gets better. So let's listen to the song.
Quiet winter, I cut off all of my friends. Kept to myself last year, no one asked me where I'd been.
When I was writing this, I was thinking about this time in 2020. I know we were all at home just reminiscing in the good days, but instead of taking that time to really connect with people online, I decided to self-isolate and not talk to anyone. I had my own issues going on, and I didn't really want to talk to anyone about it, but still I was somehow upset when no one reached out. But in hindsight, it's just everyone was going through their own shit. It's I'm not texting you because I'm self-isolating, but why are you not texting me? Anyway, it made me feel like shit, and I was really wallowing in self-pity that whole time.
Tell me what I've missed, I don't wanna know. My momentum's still at risk, can't go slower. Now I'm playing catch up like a pro. Just wait up, wait up, wait up, wait up. I wanna live again.
While I was defrosting, you could say, in the spring, I really just wanted to forget those couple months, and honestly I did. I don't have much recollection. I was doing the same thing every day, and if you know about memories, they are manufactured. You need to be doing different stuff all the time to create memories. That's why I'm a huge advocate for live music, because those are you're making memories for yourself. Isn't that sick? You have to facilitate a good time to have memories. Anyway, that's a whole tangent, but all I wanted to do was forget this time and really just move on with my life. And I also had this sense of optimism because I really couldn't get any lower than I was. So I took advantage of that, and it started the momentum back to being myself. And I did want to live again. Life is so beautiful, and sometimes it's easy to forget that, especially when you reach such dark places. It can be easy to take for granted. I've been in these dark places a handful of times throughout my life, and I've developed some good coping skills, but seriously, the way your perspective can change in a matter of minutes when you reach those points, it's crazy.
19 candles all alone, no one called, I waited by my phone. Felt too sorry for myself to feel bad for anyone else.
I remember turning 19 during lockdown. I went to my room and had my first beer. My first legal drink, and it was just so sad. I made this little short film. If I find it, I'll insert it, but it was just me and my teddy bear having a beer together.
'Cause I know that I want you so bad that melody.
He looks like he's had a beer. Why does he look like that? Anyway, he's been through some shit too. I understand that you have to have patience for yourself when you're going through it, and I try to have this positive self-talk, especially for my younger self, but I never want to be in that kind of self-pity again. I feel like I kind of lost the plot and felt like no one else had problems. And maybe my frontal lobe is more developed now, but I think this lyric does remind me that I'm not the only one going through this hard time. I also love that text tone in the song. There will be times where I'm listening to it and actually think that I've got a text. Bridge is my favorite part, I think. Every time I'm singing it live, I can't help but cry. This song serves as a reminder to me that change will come, and especially change in perspective. Life happens. Life just goes. And this song serves as a reminder that, sometimes my perspective isn't going to be optimistic. Sometimes I won't have momentum. Sometimes I won't want to get out of bed. Sometimes I won't want to wake up. But for every day that I fight through that is another day where I feel gratitude for the people in my life, the place that I live, the mundane things that can be so beautiful. It's just shifting that perspective for me personally. And it also is a reminder that, I'm going to be back there one day. I'm going to be laying on the bathroom floor thinking the world's ending. It's bound to happen. Every apartment I move into, the first night I move in, I do a little meditation, and I just think I'm likely to experience the best day of my life and the worst day of my life within these four walls, and I just have to accept that, which has been an exercise that helps me, because when I get to those places, it's just like all I have to do is wait. All I have to do is look after myself to the best ability and wait. Anyway, I'm getting rambly, but I think it's really important to talk about these topics because we all get there, but it's so easy to self-isolate. And when I did Group Scream last year, I was touching on a lot of these topics, but it's really important to me, and I hope we can talk more about it. And I hope you love this song. I feel like people will really connect to it, especially this winter. Just look after yourself. I saw a TikTok that was like, you have to plan your dopamine, and that's been helping me a lot. Like if I know I have a bath at night, or if I know I'm getting a tea later, like that really sets me up for success. Anyway, just a tip and trick. Seriously, thank you again for being on my fan club. If you're seeing this post-release, it means I've made it public. But please join my fan club. I'll link it below, and you'll get everything early. You'll get to listen to the music early. I have a lot of live shows coming up that I'm so excited for. And my dream is to take this project on tour. So if you live outside of Ontario, share my music if you can. I'm an emotional diva that has a lot to say, and I couldn't be happier to have this platform to share it with you guys. So thank you so much. Make sure to listen on the 13th. This tells the algorithm that people care and is huge for someone like me who's an independent artist. Thank you.